From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go from Nashville. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Right 5-4. Odd.
Right back to Pollard. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Right 5-4. Right 5-4.
Again, a run with Pollard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Titans getting their first red zone snaps of this game. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20.
Diamond.
Throwing is Levis. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released, and that sure altered the throw.
Right 49.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. Throw caught at the 6. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Oh, boy. There was someone injured on that play, and it didn't take long to ID who, right? It's DeAndre Hopkins in need of some assistance.
Army.
Pollard on 1st and goal. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Ty Chandler to return. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. His first throw is an interception. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
22 Rita.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Levis here on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. So it'll be second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Right 13.
They give to Pollard from the gun. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the...
And he ticks this one in for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Makes a cut to the right sideline. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 39. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quandre Diggs with the INT. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Mo. 40 Rita.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
49,
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Levis from the shotgun. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number one. It's a two-score game early. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Levis now off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this one does not go far. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. They get it right back. That's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Running right, here's Pollard. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Mike zero.
Spears trying this straight ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another 2nd to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
To throw again on 2nd down, Levis. He puts some power on a deep one left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Like 54.
Shotgun now for Levis. To the sideline, and it is caught. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Hold on, like 90.
Burks coming in motion right. Spears running behind center. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves them with third down and 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10, here's Jones. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Michigan. That gets them a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Renfro on the catch. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Rotates Jefferson along the sideline, complete. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to first and... Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. Back to the air, McCarthy. The back grabs it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The extra point is up, and it is good. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
0.
From the gun, Levis. He's throwing deep to the left side. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And now they face 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Hand up.
Levis to the air now. He's trying to go deep again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Quick hitter complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready. Hurry, Sandy. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go.
Levis now on 1st down. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a 2nd or 2. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
Right one.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he's brought down at the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Titans sending out Ryan Stonehouse now on 4th down to in turn send a punt away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 32. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's halftime here in Nashville. The Titans giving the fans something to cheer about. They're in front at the break. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us? As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. On play action now, McCarthy. He just throws this one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. McCarthy looking to throw. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Levis. That pass complete to Boyd. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This set it down starts with an option right. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Defense showing blitz. Levis. He's on the move. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. Punt meets him at the 28. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Mark that one down as a 35-yard punt in the end. And it's going to be Vikings football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. A give left side to Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be fourth down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Like 40.
Spears on the give, headed right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Like 54.
2nd and 3 now. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Right 13.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Levis from the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On the give, this is Pollard. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Boyd will go in motion right. The give on 2nd to Pollard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Go.
And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
49, Mike 49.
Now a give to Spears, coming left. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Titans will have a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
On the carry, this is Pollard. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Like 13, like Tracy.
Levis now off the play fake. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third and long, here's Levis. Brought in close to the 8. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A give to... Oh, no! The ball is loose! And the fumble recovery is made.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. And it's that type of effort that coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
They give to Jones, right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. Taking a deep shot here. This is brought in at the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Right, ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Like 49. Like 49. All right, 22, Rita.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And that carry gets him up to the 44 on a solid gain. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ah, Mike 49.
Right back to Pollard. Past midfield to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Mike zero, Mike zero.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Offense to the line for second down.
Mike 54, Mike.
Shotgun now for Levis. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Mike 54.
He'll throw it. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. That's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Hold on, Mike 90.
Desperation time on 4th down. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have taken the lead late. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Has room down the left sideline. And what a return. He finds a way through and to that end zone. That's going to give him the lead late. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here, we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw. Break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Mayday. Mike 13, Mike 13.
To throw. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
22
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
54, Mike 50.
Here he is to throw. Boyd hauls it in. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, with a big gain on that play. Throwing now. Escapes the pocket. Puts together a quality gain here before sliding to a stop. That's It's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings make the play that should win them this game. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And they'll kneel this down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. Second down carry for Jones. Cuts right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.